Cracking open a cold one with the boys. Cheers. Okay, I didn't think I was gonna drink today, but discovered that I cough too much when I smoke. So I did have a big puff before I started this, but alright, okay. So in the last episode, hi, it's me, Boxing Clever 81. Sorry, I guess I should introduce myself at the beginning of this. I'm still very new at this. I've never done anything like this. I'm just trying to have a good time. I love playing Skyrim. I've been playing it for years. This is a lot of fun for me, and I really like just relaxing in the evening with some medical marijuana or some hard cider or some bougie beer. Right now I'm having a local hard cider black apple tart cherry. It's, to quote one of my favorite characters, John Ralphio Saperstein, this is straight up delicious, y'all, for real. Okay. Yeah, I know how silly that sounds. Anyway, let's get to the gaming. So, you know, I'll just reintroduce myself. This is my character. She is a wood elf, and her name is Jeffree Star. And I did my best to make the character kind of resemble that particular YouTuber. It, you know, obviously you can't really. I've tried. I made a George Costanza that was pretty good out of a Breton one time, but... So we're in Karthspire. We've already murdered everybody in the last mission. We've been to Skyhaven Temple already. So now it's time to go talk to Arngir in the throat of the world, because that's where we're at with this. I'm not very high level. I started this character a few weeks ago. This is character number whatever. I've been playing Skyrim since 2012, I believe. Maybe slightly before. So, there's High Hrothgar. I have no clue why when you fast travel it takes you all the way over here. Not sure who needs it over there. Closer to the door. Not a lot of business on High Hrothgar outside of Dragonborn. I'm gonna have another sip. Apologies. Again, cheers if you're enjoying a delicious beverage. Okay. I mean, can you imagine how dusty this place would be? I'm glad I don't have to clean it. Excuse me.
Sky above, sky guard you. Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to?
I feel like that was my experience as a kid all the time, with my mom.
Yes. For matters of such gravity, we need to know where you stand. Or the Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand.
Okay, well there's only
Their
two of them.
reckless
There's
arrogance
only four of you
knows
guys,
no
so maybe
bounds.
we could all be
They
friends.
have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes? What I want is irrelevant. This shout was used once before, was it not? And here we are again. Have you considered that Alduin was not meant to be defeated? Those who overthrew him in ancient times only postponed the day of reckoning. They did not stop it. If the world is meant to end, so be it. Let it end.
I feel like that's a good, metaphor for 2020.
No, not now. Not until you return to the path of wisdom. I've given my answer. Go and reconsider your course.
What? Why is he still activated?
Forgive me, I was intemperate. I allowed my emotions to cloud my judgment.
I wish in real life
Master
people
Einar
only took
reminded
1
me
second
of
to
duty. The
realize
decision
the error
whether
of
or
their
not
ways.
to help you
That would be kind of
is not
incredible.
mine to make. No, I cannot teach it to
It's
you.
interesting how they
because I do
mix
not know it.
formal language
It is
with
called
slang in
Dragonborn,
this.
but its words
game.
of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the voice.
Well, that's your opinion. I apologize if I belch. I'm sorry. I knew it was coming.
But
Can't
not
enjoy
Dragonrend.
delicious beverages without
The knowledge of that shout was lost in the time before history
some sort
began.
of...
Perhaps only its creators ever knew it. But I am not the one to speak of it to you. Only Paarthurnax, the master of our order,
Oh, good.
can answer
Can
that
we
question.
get to the point? Yeah.
He is our leader. He surpasses us all in his
To the
mastery
point.
of the way. He lives in seclusion. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to
See,
outsiders.
that's kind of my motto for
Being
life.
allowed
I
to see
speak to
him is a
people only
great
rarely and never to outsiders.
Only those whose voice is strong
And being in
can
my
find
presence
the
is
path.
also a privilege.
We will teach you a shout to open the way to Paarthurnax.
Not that anybody in my life would agree with that. But you know, whatevs. Whatever gets me through the day. Oh my god. Follow these slow bastards. Dum dum diddly dum bum bum bum. Oh my god. How is this game sometimes too realistic? It's too much like the annoying part of life where you have to stand coldly, go very slowly. See, like, I can't even social distance in this. See, you get too far away and then they're complaining. You get too close and they complain. Guess this is the meditative part of the game. Like the errand running. The slow
The
walking.
path to Paarthurnax lies through this gate. I will show you how to open the way.
Oh my god.
Look.
Alright, okay. I was gonna follow one of those stairs.
Core.
Lydia's always staring at me like, are you stalking me again? Jesus. Alright, come on. Oh, right, okay.
I will grant you my understanding of clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well.
Neat! Neat trick, mister.
Clear skies will
He
blow
was
away the mist,
disassociating there
but
for a
only
second.
for a time. The path to Paarthurnax is perilous, not to be embarked upon lightly. Keep moving, stay focused on your goal, and you will reach the summit.
Yeah, yeah. Alright. Let's enable this shout, because you literally can't do anything without it. And let's make sure we have something, because this path in particular is frequently littered with ice wraiths. I guess I'll have to use my steel war axe. I know there are better weapons, but I really love the steel war axe. It's my favorite. Swings fast. It's pretty to look at. Oh shit, I forgot about this. God damn it. It's like a real thing, it'll really kill you. I mean, I guess in real life that's the case as well, but... Alright, let's do restoration. May as well level up for being a dumbass. It was my own fault. I'm not gonna use up my supplies. Which I think is like 49 minor healing potions. An absurd amount, for sure. Oh right, I have to switch that. Okay, we're still there. And where to get there?
Look!
And then it only lasts for so long. You have to kind of hustle. Watch out for these dumb ice wraiths. This pissed me off.
Look!
Oh, but look how pretty it is. Look at the sky. It looks like Arizona sunset. I get distracted by this game very, very easily.
Look!
Poor goat. At least it didn't knock him off the mountain or anything. He was just like, whatevs. Oh, I'm a goat, y'all. Okay. Yeah. See, doesn't that kind of remind you a little bit of AZ? If you've been there, shout out to anybody that lives in AZ. There too briefly.
Look! Look!
Does that shout ever come in useful again in the game? I'm not totally sure. Maybe somebody is smarter than me that might know.
Look!
It seems kind of a waste, because I kind of like the shout, but it's not useful for blasting it. It's only meteorological. There are no practical uses for this shout. I mean, to my understanding, yeah. Obviously, there are gaps in my knowledge. Oh, shit. Ugly son of a bitch.
Look!
Yeah, the shout does nothing against that ice ring. A good boost for a dog. Mess with trigger happy there. Okay, let's see here. I'm hopeful that's the last ice wraith we have to deal with on this trip up the mountain to visit Parthenax. Let's look around again. Look at that. That's beautimous. Closest I'll get to seeing the Northern Lights anytime soon. Unless you smoke a little Northern Lights, I guess. Why does it seem like I don't know where I'm going? Oh, okay. We are going the correct direction. Yeah, we're almost there. Yeah. This goat's trying to outrun me.
Look!
What the hell? It killed the goat? The frost killed the goat? Or did the shouting kill the goat? Either way, it's got those freaky eyes on it. There's Max. Of course, if you've never played the game, he is a giant dragon who talks to you.
Drem Yolok, greetings, Wunduni.
As far as I know, he never tries to kill you.
Parthenax. Who are you? What brings you to my Strunmach, my mountain?
My Strunma. You know why.
Yes, Vaza. You speak true, Dovahkiin. Forgive me. It has been long since I held Tinvak with a stranger. I gave in to the temptation to prolong our speech. Drem. Patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin. The word calls you. Go to it. Why do you delay? Dovahkiin or not? Ah, yes. Sosedo Vrostmul.
Sosedo.
The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind.
Real.
So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a Jor, mortal. Even for one of Dova Sos, dragon blood. What would you ask of me?
I should get Dova Sos on my driver's license.
Ah, I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin.
I probably would. I have done similar things in the past. I didn't climb a mountain, but I did trespass all over an abandoned amusement park and found an old wizard one time. That's a story for another time.
Alduin Comet Tid. What else would you seek? Alduin and Dovahkiin return together. But I do not know the Thum
Why
you
would he know
seek.
that?
Croesus, it cannot be known to me. Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove,
A
the
filthy breed.
dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts. Drem, all in
Really?
good time.
The Dragon
First,
Red Shot is
a
kind of
question for you. Why do you want to learn
Anti-aircraft.
this Thum?
Missile or something. Some sort of alien technology.
Prusa,
I like
as
it.
good a
I
reason
don't
as
like
any. There are many who feel as you do, although not all.
This is true.
Some would say that all things must end, so that the next can come to pass.
Pause.
Perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa? Lean Vokeen? Would you stop the next world from being born? Paz, a fair answer. Rofus, maybe you only balance the forces that work to quicken the end of this world. Even we who ride the currents of time
shit.
cannot
Arthur Neck's
see
getting all
past
deep on
time's
me.
end.
Feel
Wulsetid
myself getting
los trahodis.
Existential.
Those who try to hasten the end may delay
Damn it, Arthur Neck.
Those who work to delay
Making
the
me
end
feel things.
may bring it closer.
Don't like it. I'm gonna have another drink.
But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croesus, now I will answer your question. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monavin, what you name Throat of the World? True, but few now remember that this was the very
gonna take
spot
a
where
minor
Alduin was
30-second
defeated
break
by
while
the
Parther
ancient
Nex is speaking.
tongues.
BRB.
Vaucht Unslad. Perhaps none but me now remember how he was defeated.
Sorry about that. I am back. Keep going. Parther
Yes
Neck.
and no. Vik News
Vocalizations.
Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him. The Nords of those days used the Dragonrend shout to cripple Alduin, but this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unslad. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll.
Well, Parther Nex is talking.
They
I am
used
also
it to
gonna
cast
load up
him
my little
adrift on the
adorable
currents of
mason
time.
jar bong I have here from Glass Lung. Sorry.
How to explain in your tongue? The Dove have words for such things that Jor do not.
Medical MJ.
It is an artifact from outside time. It does not exist, but it has always existed.
Apologize. Some hot tea here.
They
I'll try
are
to minimize that as much as possible.
fragments of creation.
But, you know,
The
If
Kelly,
you smoke, let's smoke
Elder
together.
Scrolls, as you name them.
You know what I
they
mean?
have often been used for prophecy.
What's sesh?
Yes,
Isn't that what they say?
your prophecy
I
comes
have no
from
clue
an
because
Elder
I've only
Scroll.
ever been a solitary medical
But
smoker
this
for
is only a small
reasons.
part of their power. Zofa Suliek.
I did not party in high school. I was not invited.
Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. May I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever onward. One day he would surface. Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited.
I probably won't do
knew
anything
where
yet.
he would emerge,
Sorry.
but not when. Tid Krent. Time was shattered
I haven't
here
been this
because
yet,
of what
but
the
we'll figure
ancient
it out as we
lords
go.
did to Alduin.
Whew.
If you brought that Kell,
cool now.
that Elder Scroll back here to the
I'll just
Tid
stick this on
Ahran,
my
the time
Cherich Sada. For the
with
moment.
the Elder Scroll that was used
That's
to break
less
time,
annoying in
you
anybody's
will
ear.
be able to cast
God
yourself back
forbid we are
to the other
irritating about
end of the break. You could learn
Because
Dragonborn.
I used to have this friend, and I still love her to this day. We haven't talked in
created
years,
it.
we would talk, and
Croesus,
she would
no,
straight up
I know little of what has passed below in the
full
long years I have lived
belch
here.
in my ear, and
You
not
are
skip a
likely
beat.
better informed than
Excuse
I.
me. Never, you know, like that. Like never say, "Oh, whoops, excuse me, I was right in
Trust
your
your
ear."
instincts, Dovahkiin.
I'm guessing she
Your
just belched
blood
so
will
frequently
show
that
you the way.
she didn't. I don't know. I'm self-conscious though, so why is it
Return
talking
it
in
here
this game?
to the Tid
I
Ahran.
certainly
Then
do not carry on
Hele
conversations
Vomindok.
as frequently
Nothing
as
is
the
certain
Dragonborn
with
does.
such things. But I believe the scroll's bond with the Tid
Conveniently, I
Ahran
have TM
will
Jet.
allow you
Which
a seeing,
means
a
that even after I'm
vision of the
done
moment of its
recording one
creation.
of these videos, my jaws are going to be in pain.
Then
I'll have to take
you
the
will
jug
feel,
or whatever.
no,
It's part of the reason why I
Dragonborn
drink a cider at the
in
same
the
time.
power of its first expression.
Then it's at least sort of
You will see them, Wuthfadon,
lubricating the joint
my
for a
friends,
second,
Haken,
relaxing it or whatever.
Gormleth,
You know, lightly
Feldir.
poisoning myself. Just a mild poisoning. This is 6.9% alcohol, so
The first
not-
mortals
I
that
can't-
I taught the Thun,
how you say
the
hold
first
my liquor.
tongues,
So
the
I
leaders
have
of the
to stick to-
rebellion against Alduin.
local craft beer,
They were mighty in their
cider.
day, even to attempt to
Sometimes
defeat
I'm allowed to have a little
Alduin.
vodka,
Sahrot
but that's how much
Thun.
my husband
The Nords have had
really,
many heroes since,
wants
but
to
none
babysit me, I
greater.
guess. He really doesn't like to babysit me, so I don't drink that often. Not hard. I mean, isn't that terrible that I'm like, I don't drink that often, but I literally have cider every day. So I guess I'm an alcoholic, but you know, alcoholics go to meetings. I can't. I don't know what I'm supposed to
I
say
cannot
here.
tell you.
I'm like so
It
tired of
was
this
said to
conversation. I'm
force a
sorry.
dragon
Normally I
to
try to let all the
experience
dialogue
the
go so that
concept of
anyone who's
mortality.
never played the
truly
game could see a
Vondragon.
walkthrough, but
Incomprehensible idea.
it's just
I have
not
taught the way of the voice for centuries.
worth it at this
and the
point.
Thun.
We've been sitting here
But
for
no,
5 minutes
Dovahkiin.
at least. Maybe.
Others do not come here to train anymore.
paying attention.
Saran, you are the first in over 100 years. I meditate
sorry
on the
to ruin your
Rotmulag,
100-year silence,
the words of power. I counsel in their use. It is enough for me. Knowing
what
a
stupid
word
question.
of contemplate the meaning. Will I teach you,
Sometimes I wish I could
Dovahkiin?
input my own.
What word calls you to It is called Think of the way. That is Fus. Let its meaning, which calls to you, Dovahkiin, fade in your tongue. Ponder the meaning of spirit. That is fine. Let that meaning fill you. Sum arc Vomendok. I do not know. Perhaps in the very dew.
I believe we've
the
exhausted
doe,
all.
I warned them again. Yes. There were a few of them, but they did not trust us. I was far from here on the day of Alduin's
sundering
downfall.
of time itself.
But all dove
I've
felt
definitely
the
not used sundering in conversation anytime recently.
Greetings.
Not sure that I will either.
Sum
Bye
arc
bye.
Mora.
I wonder if the creators drew in specific constellation. What are you doing, Arthur? Tricks? Trick my dragon trick. He just sits there looking all creepy until you come back with the answer or whatever. He just stares at you. Like you're a chicken wing or something. He's waiting around to see if anything else wants one. Okay. Now that we've done that, the next step is talk to... I guess we can technically fast travel to Hrothgar and then avoid any and all possibilities of running into ice wraiths or any other bullshit. Except we have to start from completely the opposite end of the property again. Look at me complaining, but I'm literally teleporting. Can teleportation be real already? I mean, come on. Where's the aliens with this technology? They gotta exist. Well, what do I know? I'm just an inebriated person.
So, you spoke...
More
to
small
Father?
talk with all these people who claim they live
Dragon
in
blood
silence.
burns bright within you. Did he tell you what you wanted to know? Did he teach you the dragon rend shout?
Hey, I don't need the attitude, Arngeir. Arngeir.
Oh, so be it. If he believes it is necessary for
You're
you to
just
learn
jelly,
this, we
dude.
will bow.
Quit
We
being a
have never
fucking
concerned
hater.
ourselves with the scrolls. The gods
Little
themselves would likely
concern. You
fear
know what?
to
You
tamper
probably
with such
fucking
things.
should, because
As for
then it's
where
like
to find it,
weirdos out there
Such blasphemies
collecting
have always been the stock
things.
in
Like
trade
when the
of
Nazis
natures
were
of
collecting
Winterhold.
all that,
They
you
may
know,
be able to tell you
esoteric
something about the Elder
things of
Scrolls
power. Like, you need to be paying attention to that. Like, wouldn't it be better for some monks that ain't gonna do shit with it to have
Such
that shit
blasphemies
hold
are
up
the calling of
versus
natures,
some
not
weirdo
followers
that might,
of the
you
way.
know, like an Elon
Take
Musk
your
or some
question
shit
to
that
the
might
College
try
of Winterhold. They
It's
may
like,
be able to help
he's
you.
kind of like the brain from Pinky and the Brain. Like, I feel like he's all the
Perhaps
time
not.
like, try to
But
take
this
over the
shout
world,
was used once
Pinky!
before, was it not? And here we are again.
There's that
Have you
Bezos.
considered that Alduin
Which
was
billionaire
not
is
meant to
out
be defeated?
there? It's most
Those
like
who
the
overthrew
brain.
him in ancient times only postponed
You know,
the
I don't
day
think any of them,
reckoning.
because they're not half
They
as
did not
charming
stop
as
it.
Pinky and the Brain were.
If the world is meant to end,
And they were trying
so be
for
it.
world domination.
Let it end.
Similar with Salem the Cat on Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
You have learned
I
so much
have no
already,
idea what
Dragonborn.
Arngeir is
Growing
blathering
your
on
gift
about
too
either.
quickly would be dangerous. But there are many
Growing
words
your
of
gift
power
too quickly?
in
Is that
Skyrim,
like a euphemism
carved
or
in the
what?
dragon tongue.
That's what
Even
she
from
said.
here,
Don't
we
grow
can
your
feel
gift
the
too quickly.
thum resonate
Carved
from them.
in dragon tongue.
Finding these
Again,
lost words
that's
would
what
be
she
a
said.
sufficient test to temper your abilities with experience.
Temper your abilities
Ask
with
when you are ready
experience,
to
if you know what I mean.
We have felt the whisper
Oh,
of a way.
sorry, boring.
Give me your map,
Not
and
gonna-
it was created by those who had lived
dialogue.
under the unimaginable cruelty of Alduin's dragon cult. Their whole
Are there
lives
any
are
cults that
consumed
aren't
with hatred
known for their
dragons, and
unimaginable
they
cruelty? I
pour
mean,
all their anger and
I
hatred
assume there's
into
always
this shout.
somebody with a different
When you learn a
perspective
shout,
that believes that whatever
you
cult
take it
you're
into your
in
very
is
being.
unimaginably
You
cruel.
become the
And somebody
shout.
else is like,
In order
oh
to learn
shit,
and
you get
use
to
the
live
shout,
indoors?
You will be taking this
Okay, so what
into
if I have to
yourself.
clean the toilet with a toothbrush 50 times at
The
Sea
blades
Org?
were born
Or
of
whatever
dragon-hating crusader.
cult you're
They
in.
still carry that legacy, although they may not remember from
Sorry,
whence it
I didn't mean
came.
to get political.
They carried out a genocide of dragons when they
I
first
just
came to
love
Tamriel.
cults.
Now,
We're all
they
in
will do
them,
it
we
again.
just don't understand that we're in
with your
them.
help. The voice was a gift of the
There's
goddess
some kind of
Tineth
cult. Even
at the
just
dawn of time.
using the
She
internet,
gave
I think
mortals
is
the ability to speak as dragons do. Although this
I don't
gift
really think
has often been misused,
you know what I
the
mean.
only true use of the voice
I'm being a
is for the
little
worship and glory of the gods.
controversial
True
right
mastery
now.
of the voice can only be achieved when you're in the contemplation of the sky, Kinnereth's domain,
Just imagine.
and the practice of the voice.
Okay,
That is
whatever.
commendable. Your
I
destiny.
I only said that
if you
just a
remember
second.
to use
I have
your
no
voice
clue.
in service to the purpose of Akatos,
Okay, I'm
you will
done.
remain true to the
I'm
way.
done with this. I always try to let those speech things go when I'm under like level 20 so I can kind of level up some speech, but sometimes, man, sometimes you just can't. That's where I'm at right now. I just can't with you, Arngeir. Okay, let's see. What's the next step? 'Cause we might have to take a break now. Location of the Elder Scroll. Okay. I think that we might take a little break here, or I guess this is the end of this video since learning the location of the Elder Scroll obviously unlocks a whole bunch of other missions unto itself at the College of Winterhold. So I'm gonna stop this here. Thanks for listening. I had fun. We'll see you in the next mission. Bye.